I'm a goddess, I'm a queen. Ain't nothing in between. Said you wanna dance with me.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about boundaries. So today I'm talking about boundaries because you will get tested. Just like me, I get tested. I get tested a lot to see if I want what I want and what I mean what I say. Basically, I have been very good when it comes to boundaries these days, but I don't know why I'm still getting tested. Let me stop playing. I know I'm still getting tested. But, you know, as women, I feel like when we like somebody, we let stuff slide, but then they start nalinga. They start, yeah, and that's not cool. Like, child. So I'ma just state from experience. So basically, I've been dumping everybody. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I've been dumping everybody. Like, this is what boundaries is for me. So like a guy that I don't really know like that. Like, I'm mad that he even had my real name because I be giving people fake names. He was just like, oh, we started, like, I gave him my number. Why I do that, I don't know. This is why I always have to change my number, but I gave him my number and he started texting. And you know what, I gave him my number because he makes music and I started making music too. So I wanted to like hear his music and he hear mine and we get feedback. So I'm talking to him whatever and he's just like, oh, I want you to come to my crib. Andrew, I never met this man in person. Why are you so comfortable with me coming to your crib? That's one. You don't know me. I can set you up. I can have you beat up. I could rob you. I could do anything. You're gonna just invite a random girl to your crib? Like, it was just very ugly. Like, I said ugly, but it's just like very weird. Like, that's an automatic turn off because you don't know me. He like, oh, I'll pay your cab to my crib. What are we doing at your crib? I'm just not meeting you. You want me to just come to your crib? He like, I won't, like, we'll be on the phone. He'd be like, I want to cuddle. Grab your dog and cuddle with your dog. Why you want me to come? You don't even know me. You don't know me. So why you want me to come and cuddle with you? I think I'm about to come and have, first of all, this is a boundary for me. I'm not going to see a guy first time I see you at your crib. That's one. You're gonna take me out. We're gonna do something outside. I'm not going to your crib. Oh, you want to get to know me? You can take me out on a date. And I'm not one of those picky girls. Like, bowling, movies. Well, movies is not really good for a first date because you're not really getting to know each other unless you like dating somebody that's shy, that don't really like, so you could just like be around each other for the first time. But I'm not one of those people who like, don't take me to the movies, don't take me bowling, don't take me. I'm not one of those people, but you're gonna take me out. And I feel like my ex from when I was a teenager really set that standard because he took me out on so many dates, and after that, that's just how I was. Like, I was just like, you ain't take me on a date, oh well. But honestly, before that person came into my life, like, I will go to guys' house, like, I'll go chill with a guy and they will be hella thirsty. I can't even get through the door and they're already trying to suck your titty. Like,
that brother's starving.
Yes, sir. Why are you so thirsty? I just walked in the door. Can I get some water? Get something to drink. I'm a little parched. Go to a guy's house. And we're getting older, but I see that they're going backwards. Like, we getting older and y'all going backwards. Why would I want to come to your crib? Why are we doing sneaky links? Are we still in middle school? Are we still in high school? You might as well start inviting bitches to the staircase. Because at this point, it's crazy. That's crazy to me. So I'm like, I'm not going to your crib. You don't even know me. So I was on TikTok and I was just like, some girl, everybody was telling her standards were so high and she would not find somebody. So She posted that she found a guy that took her on a date, bought her flowers, and literally asked her to be his girlfriend. I was like, oh my god, that's so cute. Like, this guy did that for her. And I was like, can't be New York because, child. And he was just like, oh, that's what y'all want. That's what y'all girls want. Y'all just want somebody to take y'all out. And I'm like, yes. Does that not sound better than just inviting random women to your crib? Don't our standards sound better? I'm bugging. Like, don't we sound smarter in this situation? You just want to invite random women to your crib that I can literally shoot your dog, beat up your dog, or beat you up, drop kick your mom. Like, and I know where you live now. Like, come on. It's just stupid as hell. But that's one of my boundaries, and I've been enforcing it. That was test number 1. That's test number 5. Like, so then I get another test, y'all. This guy, right? First of all, he came off really good. Like, I was just like outside. I just got off work and I was going home, and we work at the same place. So he was just like, oh, where's your man? Like, why your man? Because I told him I got a man. He like, where's your man? Why he ain't come pick you up? So I'm like, he at work. Like, I'm lying. I'm like, he at work. He like, oh, that me. If you was my girl, I would send you money so you can get an Uber. So I'm like, okay, whatever. And then he was just like, I'm gonna send you money right now. So I'm like, oh, okay. He sends me money and I get an Uber. And I'm like, okay, he's cool. Like, he gave me his number, but I didn't text him because I'm like, I don't really want to talk to guys right now. Like, they are crackheads. So I eventually I texted him like a couple days later. And I was just like, okay. I didn't even text him a couple days. I'm lying. I still had to see him at work again. He was like, you need to text me or whatever. So I'm like, you know what? Let me get this little crackhead a chance. You know what this little boy was asking me on the phone? He was just like, what you bring to the table? He was just like, what you bring to the table? I told him nothing. Then he was just like, how much bodies you got? I was done. And then he asked me, am I a freak? I think he said, are you freaky? Is this 21 questions? Are we in middle school? Am I what? You was doing so good. In the beginning, you was doing so good. I was thinking about it. And every time I think about giving somebody a chance, they just be like, I actually suck. I bring a lot to the table, actually. And he told me that I'm beautiful or whatever. He said I'm beautiful, sexy, something like that. And I was like, I know. He was like, how do you know if nobody told you? Why do I need somebody to tell me? I don't need validation. I'm not parking, nigga. Like, the fuck is you talking about? It don't matter if anybody told me. I told me. I looked in the mirror and seen it myself. That was a problem with me when I was younger in middle school. I used to seek validation. I don't need that shit. Especially from people like y'all. Who the fuck is y'all? So I was just like, yeah, why am I getting tested? Like, I had to sit down and really I had a conversation with the divine. Because I'm like, why am I being tested? Why are you sending me crusties? Like, well, do you not see that I'm blocking them out? I blocked him. The other one I dubbed. And then I get sent somebody that I actually like, y'all. It's harder to set the boundary when you like the person. I'ma just say that, y'all. So I can say all these things, but it was harder for me to set the boundary. Now I'm not gonna say I'm not out here weak now. Let's not do that. But I will let some stuff slide. So one thing that I was letting slide is that he will come out his face. And as coming out his face, I mean, he would be like, bitches this or the B word that. And I'll be like, don't use that word around me. Like, don't be like, I don't like when guys be like, bitches this. Like, you're gonna call that woman a woman around me, you're not gonna call her bitches, okay? And I make that clear. I'm pretty sure I made that clear. But one thing about when you set a boundary and you don't stand 10 toes on it, somebody feels like they could do it again. And that's what I didn't like. I had to nip it in the bud for real this time, because I'm like, okay, I like you cute, you got a little money or whatever, boop-de fucking do. But I'm gonna choose me every time. Every time. Especially if you're not doing much for me, like I do everything myself. Why the fuck would I need you in my life? To bring on stress? To do stupid shit that I already told you not to do? And it's sad when it has to come to this point, because you're done. Like, I don't go back. I never double back. So, I think it's today. Like, it was just a lot of ignorant stuff, like, that he would say. And I would be like, you know what? That's him. I don't see him as a long-term person. I don't care for him. He really turned me into that, because at first I really liked him. And after a while, I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna put you in a box. I'm gonna put you in the box of where you're just a nigga that I will entertain for a little bit. And as soon as I get, or if a suitable man comes to me, I'm gonna go to them. I'm not gonna even consider you, because I don't care about you any longer. Like, I don't see anything going for us, so whatever. It was to the point, like, I started ignoring him, because he said something so ignorant, y'all. He said something so ignorant. And I was just like, he was just like saying, like, he would say the most ignorant shit. Like, I don't even know how to say. Like, he would be like, oh, bees ain't nothing, and all y'all care about is money. I think the other guy was saying that too. He was like, all women care about is money, but you on the phone asking me how much bodies I got and if I'm a freak. But anyway, he was just like, oh, he would just be like, oh, bees care about money. And you know, their godfather just passed away, Kevin Samuels. He was just like, RP my guy Kevin Samuels. Oh, I'm gonna be the next Kevin Samuels. I'm like, yeah, that was your last straw. You are cut the fuck off. Like, you are done. When I tell you, I was like so turned off, because it's one thing to agree with what 1% of what he said, but if you watch the videos of him condoning women to not take up for their daughter if their daughter says that their boyfriend is a creep, like, yeah, up here promoting him as if he did not say that if he start mixing content bashing women, that his channel will blow up. That's the main reason why he did it. I was just like, yeah, you're done. Like, I don't really have anything else to say, or I don't want you. Like, you have the qualifications of somebody that, I mean, physically of what I want, but not mentally and not spiritually at all. And I think that's what the test is for me. Like, he had physically what I wanted, very handsome, a little bit of, he had things that I like, but when it came to mentally, actually, it's a no. It's a no. And I'm not gonna put up with that, because I know I could get better, and I will get better. And I feel like that was a test to see if I really will stick to my boundaries, and I had to. Blocked. You're not gonna come to me with attitudes and talking about some, oh, answer me before I get disrespectful, and bitches be acting. The only bitch is you and your mama. Get the fuck out of my face. So when I say, like, you really have to stand on your boundaries, you really do, because if you don't, people don't respect you. Just a person that I always like promote self-care, all these things. So I feel like stuff like this be happening to see if I'm gonna stand 10 toes, if I'm actually mean what I say, even when I like the person. And so far, I've been doing amazing. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Wait, should I do that yet? Nah, don't do it yet. So I made this video just to say, like, if you like somebody, like, I know y'all it's hard, but you gotta choose you. Like, I'm gonna choose me every time. I don't know, some people don't want to choose them, but I'm gonna choose me every time. Every single time I'm gonna choose me. And I'm so thankful that I'm able to do that, because some people are codependent. Some people do need, I guess, a guy's presence or whatever. And I know sometimes when you like the person, you really want to try, but you have to come to a point like, oh, this person don't respect me. Like, if you're not respecting the boundary, you have to go. I'm not telling nobody nothing more than once. Yo, you have a functioning brain, understand me when I'm speaking, or you can go. Okay? Yeah, so make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.